You know, I've spoken for many years about success, about wealth, about personal development. And along my journey, I discovered something surprising, something simple, yet powerful enough to change the course of a person's life. Something so quiet that most people overlook it. And that something is gratitude. Most people think wealth begins with money. But if you study anyone who has built a rich life, whether financially, spiritually, or emotionally, you will notice something consistent. Their wealth didn't start in their wallet. It started in their mind. And gratitude was often the very first seed planted. So tonight, or this morning, or wherever you are listening from, I want to share with you how gratitude, this simple, gentle idea, can become the key that unlocks abundance, opportunity, relationships, and, of course, wealth. I want to show you how gratitude can take what you already have and multiply it. How it can turn struggle into strength, confusion into clarity, and effort into reward. Because gratitude isn't just a feeling. It's a tool. It's a discipline. It's a strategy. And if you use it correctly, it will start attracting wealth into your life in ways you never imagined. The true meaning of gratitude. You see, gratitude isn't just about saying thank you. Gratitude is a way of seeing the world. A grateful person looks at the same situation as everyone else, but somehow they find value where others find problems. They find possibility where others find excuses. They find lessons where others find blame. And because of that, life rewards them differently. A wise person once told me, "Jim, life gives more to those who appreciate what they already have." At first, I didn't understand it. But the more I studied people, the more I worked, the more I lived, the more I saw that it was true. Gratitude does something magical. It changes your attitude, and your attitude changes your direction. Your direction influences your decisions. Your decisions build your habits. Your habits create your results. And your results create your wealth. So in a way, wealth doesn't start with money. It starts with gratitude. Because gratitude changes the way you show up. Gratitude is the foundation of abundance. Let me explain something important. If you want more, you must learn to become grateful for what you already have. Most people say, "I'll be grateful when I have more." But that's not how life works. Life says, "Be grateful now, and I'll give you more." Gratitude is like fertile soil. Anything planted in it grows more easily. Your relationships grow when you appreciate them. Your opportunities grow when you recognize them. Your income grows when you value the work you're doing now. Your creativity grows when you admire the ideas you already have. Your confidence grows when you value your progress, even if it's small. Gratitude makes everything in your life more productive. The mind of a grateful person. A grateful mind is open. A grateful mind is alert. A grateful mind sees solutions that others miss. Let me give you an example. Two people can walk through the same door of opportunity. One sees inconvenience, the other sees blessing. Two people can receive the same paycheck. One complains it's not enough. The other uses it wisely, invests it, saves it, grows it. Two people can face the same challenge. One says, "Why me?" The other says, "What is this teaching me?" Only one of them moves toward wealth. You see, gratitude shifts your focus, and whatever you focus on expands. If you focus on what's missing, you get more missing. If you focus on what's wrong, you get more reasons to complain. If you focus on limitations, life gives you more limitations. But if you focus on what's working, you get more things that work. If you focus on progress, you get more progress. If you focus on possibilities, life presents more possibilities. Gratitude is the lens that determines what your mind sees, and what your mind sees determines what your life becomes. Gratitude builds a wealth mindset. Let me tell you something powerful. Wealth is not just measured in money. It's measured in awareness, discipline, and the ability to recognize opportunity. Some people walk right past opportunity because they're too busy counting their problems. A grateful person sees opportunities even in small things. They see potential in the little seed. They see business ideas in everyday life. They recognize value in people others overlook. They see the long-term benefit in small daily habits. Gratitude sharpens your vision. It makes you more resourceful. And wealth follows resourcefulness. Gratitude attracts the right people. Have you ever noticed that people love being around someone who is grateful? A grateful employee is noticed quickly. A grateful leader earns loyalty. A grateful partner builds trust. A grateful friend gains support. A grateful business owner builds strong relationships. Grateful people don't take advantage of others. They appreciate. They acknowledge. They uplift. And here's the secret. People are the greatest source of wealth. Every opportunity, every contract, every job, every referral, every door that opens, it comes from people. So when gratitude improves the way you treat people, it also improves the way the world responds to you. You attract better partners, better clients, better mentors, better supporters, better opportunities. Gratitude makes you magnetic. Gratitude builds discipline. You know, one of the most overlooked parts of gratitude is how it affects discipline. When you are grateful for your health, you take better care of it. When you are grateful for your job, you perform better at it. When you are grateful for your money, you manage it better. When you are grateful for your time, you stop wasting it. When you are grateful for your opportunities, you stop procrastinating. A grateful person doesn't take life for granted. They treat every resource like it matters, because it does. They work with intention. They save with intention. They study with intention. They build with intention. And life rewards intention. Gratitude turns small steps into big results. Let me tell you something that changed my life. Success is rarely one big event. It is the accumulation of small, consistent steps repeated over time. And gratitude is what gives those small steps meaning. When you're grateful for the little progress, you stay motivated. When you're grateful for the early results, even if they're tiny, you stay consistent. When you're grateful for the lessons in the setbacks, you keep going. Gratitude keeps the journey alive. It keeps the fire burning. It keeps the vision strong. Some people quit because they don't appreciate their small wins. But if you celebrate your small wins, life will reward you with big victories. How gratitude rewires the brain for wealth. Science confirms what philosophy has been saying for centuries. Gratitude changes your brain. It increases focus. It boosts optimism. It reduces fear. It increases problem-solving ability. It expands creativity. It strengthens memory. It improves decision-making. And all of these are required for wealth. A fearful mind does not build wealth. A distracted mind does not create opportunity. A negative mind misses ideas. A scarcity mind chokes growth. But a grateful mind sees clearly. It thinks calmly. It acts wisely. It takes advantage of opportunities. It builds consistent habits. Gratitude literally prepares your brain for success. Gratitude and the law of receiving. Let me share one of the greatest principles of wealth. You cannot receive more until you appreciate what you have. If you don't appreciate money, money leaves. If you don't appreciate people, people leave. If you don't appreciate opportunities, opportunities leave. If you don't appreciate progress, progress slows down. If you don't appreciate your blessings, blessings stop flowing. Life responds to gratitude. Gratitude is like opening the windows of the house and allowing fresh air to enter. If the windows are shut, nothing gets in. But if the windows are open, the breeze finds its way. When your heart is closed, abundance has no place to land. When your heart is open, abundance finds you. The daily practice of gratitude. Gratitude is most powerful when it becomes a habit. Here's a simple daily exercise that can transform your life. Every morning, write 3 things you're grateful for. Not just big things, small things too. Your health, your energy, your ideas, your job, your opportunities. Every evening, appreciate 1 thing that went well today. The more you notice progress, the more progress you create. Say thank you more often, to people, to yourself, and to life. Focus on what you have, not what you lack. These small habits begin to shift your entire mindset, and that shift begins to attract better results. Gratitude and financial growth. Let's talk directly about money. Money flows to those who respect it. If you waste money, it leaves. If you disrespect money, it disappears. If you are careless with money, money becomes careless with you. But if you appreciate money, even a small amount, something amazing happens. You begin to save more. You begin to invest more. You make wiser choices. You avoid unnecessary expenses. You take opportunities seriously. You treat your financial life with dignity. Gratitude creates financial discipline, and financial discipline creates wealth. Gratitude during hard times. Life is not always easy. We all face difficulties, setbacks, losses, fears, disappointments. But gratitude becomes even more important during tough seasons. Gratitude doesn't mean pretending everything is perfect. It means recognizing what is still good, even when life is not perfect. When you are grateful in difficult times, you stay calm, you stay hopeful, you stay strong, you stay focused, you stay wise, and because of that, you rise. Every successful person you admire has something in common. They remained grateful even when life was challenging. Their gratitude kept them stable. And stability brings solutions. Solutions bring progress. Progress brings wealth. Gratitude opens doors. Gratitude has a strange way of opening doors you didn't even know existed. A grateful worker gets promoted. A grateful student finds mentors. A grateful entrepreneur attracts investors. A grateful friend builds powerful networks. A grateful spouse deepens love. A grateful dreamer finds support. People want to help someone who values what they receive. Life wants to bless someone who appreciates what they have. Gratitude communicates one message to the universe. I am ready for more. The deepest form of gratitude. The deepest form of gratitude is not just being thankful for what you have, but also being thankful for who you are becoming. Every lesson, every improved habit, every new opportunity, every challenge that made you wiser, every failure that built your character, all of it moves you toward greatness. When you appreciate your growth, you accelerate it. You don't just attract wealth, you attract purpose. You attract wisdom. You attract meaning. That's the real reward. Conclusion. The wealth of a grateful life. So let me leave you with this. Wealth is built on gratitude. Success is built on gratitude. Relationships are built on gratitude. Happiness is built on gratitude. Gratitude is not something you practice once. It is a lifestyle. Be grateful every day. Be grateful for the small things. Be grateful for the challenges. Be grateful for the opportunities. Be grateful for the future you're building. Be grateful for the person you're becoming. Gratitude turns your life into a magnet for abundance. It turns your mind into a factory of ideas. It turns your heart into a source of strength. And it turns your actions into seeds of prosperity. If you live with gratitude, wealth will follow you, not by accident, but by law. So start today. Start with one thought. Start with one appreciation. Start with one moment of awareness. Because gratitude is the beginning of abundance. And abundance is waiting for you.